What's up guys, Schmidt here, welcome back to another video. Now, unfortunately, the Black Ops 4 beta is over, which means I'm not really left with much else of an option but to go back and play Black Ops 3. It's gonna feel so weird, but let's go for it. Oh, sweet lord, this is weird. How high I can jump. Okay. But as I said, the beta's over now, and it kind of leaves me in a weird spot of where I don't know what to play anymore. The beta was just so nice, so refreshing, because I got something new to play and something that I enjoyed, and it was just such a great time. Now it's just like, the beta's over. There's not really any other games out right now or anything that's that great to play. And Black Ops 3 is about the only COD that I can really play. I can't even be asked to play World War II anymore, and I feel like Black Ops 2 is, at least pace-wise, the most closest resemblance to Black Ops 4. But as I've talked about multiple times on the channel, that game is just hacked so bad you can't play it anymore. Which is really unfortunate, because I feel like that's the game that, at least pace-wise, most closely resembles Black Ops 4. I know a lot of people like to call Black Ops 4 Black Ops 3.5, but honestly, this game is so much different than Black Ops 4. Like, damn it. Like, looks-wise, and the fact that they brought back 6 of the specialists, like, I can kind of see where people are coming from as far as looks, but, man, playstyle, not even close. And I really miss the beta, too, like, just playing it, like, I mean, you kind of got bored of it toward the end a little bit, just because I got to level 40, and so for, like, the last day or two, there wasn't really anything else for me to do. As I max level, had a lot of the stuff unlocked, and it was a lot of fun to, I actually got into playing some of the other game modes. I played, like, a ton of Chaos TDM, just because that's what I enjoyed the most. It just allowed me to run around freely and use whatever I want and play however I wanted. Hardpoint and Dom were a little more sweaty, and the spawns didn't feel the best tuned for those modes, so I've never been super big into those modes anyway, and especially like if I'm not playing with a team, you're kind of just asking to get smacked in those modes. However, the one mode I really did enjoy from the beta was Heist. I didn't really get into that until like the last day and a half or so. I just, like I said, I played a lot of Chaos TDM, but once I got toward the max rank and kind of used everything, and of course it was my second weekend of playing, I kind of wanted something else to do, and so I figured I'd at least try the mode out. Thought maybe it'd be a little fun, but I really didn't think I would enjoy it, and to my surprise, I absolutely fell in love with that game mode. Ah! Didn't miss this. Oh my god, I'm so not used to people jumping in my face. But yeah, Heist was so much fun, so what it is, it's basically kind of like Call of Duty and CSGO and a little bit of a mini battle royale had a baby. And so you start off with like the first pistol, which is the Strife, and then I think you start with 500 bucks. And then you go around and shoot and kill the enemy team, and you also take this bag of cash to a helicopter. Basically, doing all this earns you more money to be able to spend to earn better equipment for each following round. Like, after you earn enough money, you can start buying ARs, SMGs, snipers. You can buy different tiers of armor. So there's like small, medium, and heavy armor that you can buy, which allows you to obviously take more bullets. You could buy all different types of attachments. You could buy score streaks to use. It was fun. We were up big time in a round, and I just saved enough money, didn't really buy anything else until the last round, and I got us an attack chopper. All in all, the game mode was pretty fun, and it's not a game mode that's meant to be taken seriously. They said it was designed to be more of a party mode, which is cool. And I don't know, I could see myself playing that mode quite a bit. A lot of the new modes that they bring into Call of Duties, at least recently, I never really get into, especially if it's a party type mode, because I end up just being like, this is dumb. This isn't like how the game should be. But the game mode was really cool, and I think it really fit well into the game, and I had a lot of fun. Holy shit! But what I want to translate into off of that is Blackout. So obviously the multiplayer beta is all done. We had both weekends with that. But now the next thing we look forward to for Black Ops 4 is the Blackout beta. Why are these guys just camping back here? Oh my god, look at my emblem. Hold up. Look at my emblem. As you guys can see, I haven't been on Black Ops 3 in a little while. Oh my god. That is so far behind. So anyway, Call of Duty announced yesterday that the Blackout beta is going to begin on September 10th, first on PS4, and then follow up with the rest of the consoles for times to be announced later. And the weird thing about this is September 10th is a Monday, which is weird because they usually do the betas on a weekend. Like, they'll do first weekend PS4, second weekend the rest of the consoles, as we saw with the multiplayer beta. And so a lot of people seem to be wondering whether this is going to be like a week-long beta that, like, the first 2 or 3 days go to PlayStation, then they open it up to the rest of the consoles, and it's just like a week-long beta rather than like 2 separate weekends. And other people seem to be thinking that the beta may just be available for the entire rest of the month of September, so that they can just give a long time for the beta. They can give it out to a lot of people to be able to try out, and that they may eventually open it up to the entire public, and just like the first week or two go to pre-order, and then they can open it up to the public for a couple of weeks, and a lot of people can get their hands on it, and it'll be their way to kind of give it out for free. Of course, not maybe for the entire time, but for at least a couple weeks. If they do that, that would be really interesting. And of course, if they were to do it for an entire month, they'd give them the most time to get the beta right. And so it would kind of be what Fortnite is, to where it's like a free, still kind of in its beta state, but just for a shorter time period. So that'd be interesting. Let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think it's just going to be a week-long thing? Could we see it for an entire month to where it's in its beta stage? I'm going to bet on the whole week thing. I don't really see them giving us Blackout for an entire month leading up to launch, but if they do, that would be fantastic. And so with that, I want to kind of talk about my expectations for the Blackout mode. And the reason I brought up Heist is not only because I really enjoyed the game mode and it was a lot of fun to play in the beta, but I also think a lot of the stuff that we saw in Heist is some of the stuff that it's going to translate over to Blackout. Got a supply drop here. Let's see what we get. Oh, to think the amount of money I spent on this game. So I said earlier that the Heist mode was kind of like Call of Duty, CSGO, and a mini Blackout had a baby. So obviously the CSGO aspect is the fact that you can earn money in the game and buy stuff like as the game's going. But it also kind of felt like a mini Battle Royale just because everybody had one life, you could pick up and revive teammates. And of course we played on the normal MP maps that weren't very big, and so it kind of felt very small in that aspect. But the whole time I was playing Heist, I couldn't help but think like, this might kind of be what we end up seeing in Blackout. Because I was thinking to myself, like the menu you kind of see with Heist, to where you move the cursor around and buy certain stuff. They were talking about, like, we're going to be able to customize our guns and put attachments on them. Potentially, they were deciding on that still. And that's kind of why I like the new UI system with the cursor that you can move around with the thumbstick, because that would make that a lot easier, obviously, to be able to just get to certain stuff and drag it a lot quicker than what you would to a normal menu. And of course, we also heard that armor was going to be in the game to kind of be like the shield of Fortnite, or the energy drinks of PUBG. So, like, the armor was going to be kind of the extra to that, to add more to your just normal HP in the game. And of course, as we saw in Heist, there were different tiers of armor, so you had light, medium, and heavy armor. Now, I don't think in Battle Royale that we're going to be buying these things, that like we're going to be earning money and then we can just go to a menu and buy this stuff. I mean, I would think for Battle Royale that we're going to have to go around and scavenge that like every other Battle Royale game. But I could definitely see like going around and being like, you know, finding light armor on the ground or finding heavy armor on the ground. Like, I could definitely see that how things would be done in this game. And of course, they talked about score streaks being in the Battle Royale mode, so I could definitely see you, like, finding score streaks, whether they're on the ground or whether they have some version of a chest. You know, obviously we have so much more to see from this BR mode, just to see exactly how it's going to work. And I'm really excited for the mode, and I think one thing that Blackout is going to have on top of every other single Battle Royale mode, whether it ends up being the best BR or not. But regardless, I think one step up that it's going to have on the other BRs is just that nostalgia effect. Like, yeah, sure, in Fortnite, you can drop Tilted, but does that really equate to being able to drop Nuketown or to drop into Raid? Like, that's just going to be so cool and so iconic to be able to drop into those big name maps. I don't know, I'm really excited, and I think Heist is just kind of a small example, or at least a little, maybe a little tease as to what we could get for BR, and I think that's why they kept Heist so hush and so quiet, and they didn't really say anything for so long about it until it was about to come out. I'm thinking that's because a lot of the BR aspects are in Heist. Obviously, like I said, we don't know how much or exactly how this BR is going to work exactly, but I definitely see there being some similarities between the BR mode and Heist. I am super ready for September. It's just under a month away. I just heatwaved the C4 and it blew up my ass. That was really counterintuitive. But did you guys get to play Heist over the beta weekend? What did you think of it? Do you think a lot of those aspects are going to be in the BR mode? And do you think that we're going to be getting this BR mode for about a week since it's starting on Monday? Or do you think that they're going to let this thing run a month long and after like the first week or two just open it up, open to everybody in the public on all platforms so that people can get that beta experience and just get an idea on the BR mode without having to spend the $60. I think that'd be a good marketing move by Activision, and it'd be smart to give people that opportunity to play it. I just, I really don't know that if that's something that Activision would do, though. But time will tell. We'll find out in about a month. Oh my god, 99.99. Let's go! We won! Oh god, you know you're a loser when you get hyped about a pub match winning a 3-year-old game. Anyway guys, that's gonna do it for today. Let me know your thoughts down below on the Blackout Battle Royale mode. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. It's gonna be a long month without anything to be able to play from Black Ops 4. I was really spoiled with those beta weekends. Come on! And we hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smack the like button down below. If you guys are new to the channel for more vegan content, you guys know the place. Hit the subscribe button down below as well. In terms of videos, not to guys know those videos, go live. Hopefully you guys all have a good one. I will see you guys on another video. So long, everybody.